Hey guys, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. My name is Elizabeth Guyver, and I am an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. And I don't know about you. Of course, I do know because many of you have been sharing. Hasn't this challenge been incredible? I never get tired of participating in these. Many people on our team started with a 7-day trial. They started right where you're at. And guys, to see their story unfold over time, once they decided they wanted to give this a real fair shot, just the lives that have been changed, the stories that I hear now, the testimonies, guys, it makes me nothing but super excited for all of you to know that this is just the beginning of your journey to feeling better, living better, living life to the fullest, and reaching those dreams and goals that you always think about, that you want for you, that you want for your family. And I truly believe Plexus is the vehicle to get you there. So I just wanted to hop on here today and share with you my Plexus story. I titled it, Maybe You Can Relate. Good morning, Joanne, because I really feel like many of you can. And I'm going to take you back to when my story began, back in April of 2013. In April of 2013, I had a few friends posting about this miraculous pink drink on Facebook. Honestly, I thought it was a joke. I thought, oh my goodness, my friends have been scammed. I kind of felt sorry for them. They were even reaching out to me and telling me about this amazing pink drink. And guys, I was super skeptical, just like most of you. I'm sure many of you have been watching for months, if not years, and putting it off and putting it off, and then something spoke to you and you thought, okay, I'll give it a try. That's what happened to me, but it didn't happen for a year. I watched for an entire year, totally believing that this was some passing fad, wasn't going to be around. Part of my skepticism came from the fact that I had literally tried everything. I struggled with being overweight for most of my adult life since having kids, and really thought that would always be a lifelong struggle because I thought it was all about me not having willpower, being lazy. I would beat myself up about it. I could several times throughout my life lose significant amounts of weight, but I never was able to keep it off, guys. Never. I had 4 sizes of clothes in my closet because I couldn't let anything go because I never knew what season, what clothes I would be wearing, what size I would be, because again, I could lose weight, but I couldn't keep it off. And I would beat myself up over that for years, for decades. So in 2013, I kind of blew it off. They were reaching out to me. I was actually in another diet, starving myself, winning a Biggest Loser contest at my school where I was a teacher. And I really, like always, talked myself into believing, okay, this time I'm going to keep the weight off. This is it. I'm never going to gain this weight back. I figured it out. But guys, I was just lying to myself because within a year, I had not only gained all the weight back, I had gained more weight than I originally started at. So in April of 2014, another friend of mine started sharing about this great pink drink. And she was a close friend, and I was at my worst. Physically, emotionally, I just thought, I do not want to keep feeling like this. I'm tired of this cycle. I've got to try anything out there that I haven't tried. And when Hannah started posting about that pink drink, I thought, okay, what have I got to lose? I contacted her in secret, didn't even tell my husband at first. Hey, Kelly. And after she shared with me that she was using the pink drink for energy, that spoke to me too because I was a preschool teacher. I lived off caffeine and sugar to get through my day. I said I needed it to keep up with those little ones. I needed energy. But along with that diet of caffeine and sugar, of course, came extra weight. Once again, that cycle had repeated itself. I was at the highest clothes size in my closet again and feeling awful. Also, partly I was in my early 40s and I thought this is just how it is to get older. This is how my life is going to be from here on out. This is just what it's like to get older. But when Hannah said she was getting great energy, I said, okay, I'm going to try this stuff. But being a teacher married to a firefighter who works 2 jobs, I had to have the cheapest price. But Hannah assured me I wouldn't even have to sell this stuff. I could just enjoy the wholesale pricing, which as a teacher, I needed wholesale pricing. I was always looking for the bargain. So I told her I would, told her I was not interested in the business. She and I had done network marketing before together. Neither one of us were successful. I had actually tried it 3 times. I loved the idea of being able to work a business in the nooks and crannies of my day, making great income. Loved that idea, but didn't honestly believe it existed because I had tried it 3 times. So started drinking that little pink drink. And within a matter of a few days, something was different. I was sleeping through the night. I was waking up rested, which did not happen for me. My teacher brain went all night long. I woke up repeatedly. I woke up exhausted after hitting snooze 6 or 7 times and running late to school almost because I couldn't get out of bed. That had changed. Didn't even know that would be a possibility. I thought it was about weight loss and energy. We had Teacher Appreciation Week in the lounge. The next week, I didn't eat 1 snack. This teacher spent 4 trips, take 4 trips a day down the hall to get a plate load of cookies and snacks during Teacher Appreciation Week. And I was like, who is this person? I don't know her, because this person has never been able to say no to sugar, to cookies, to treats in the lounge. And I could. And I wasn't forgetting things. I wasn't leaving my classroom wondering, where was I going? And having to come back and ask my assistant. That was new to me. Didn't know that would be a benefit from these products. So I started thinking, something is happening. There is something to these products. And I'm quickly becoming a believer. And my skepticism is disappearing. But I don't know why these products are working, but they are. So I started thinking about all the people who needed these products, all the people who are tired, exhausted, complain on Facebook about feeling bad, complain about not being able to sleep, complain about feeling bloated and overweight and forgetful and old. And guys, I'm thinking, I think I found it. I think I found what I have been looking and praying for 20 years. And it's a little pink drink. And I was also taking Accelerator Plus. At the time, I knew nothing about gut health. I quickly started learning about the importance of it and will not miss a day of my triplex combo, because that has in itself been life-changing. But in the beginning, I didn't know about that. I just started naturally sharing with people that this little pink drink, there's something to it, and I know people who need it. And through the course of me sharing with family and friends and them seeing me drinking this pink drink, and I posted on Facebook about what it was doing for me and the things I was learning about the products, people started wanting what I had found. And in the course of 10 months, I matched my full-time teaching salary working from my phone, mostly sharing on Facebook and with people I would run into who would ask me about it. And I'm going to also let you in on a little background from me. For about the 5 years previous to Plexus, I had started thinking, what else can I do besides teach? I love teaching. I love little kids. But a teacher in Oklahoma, at the time I was making $38,000 a year and working weekends, working summers, taking stuff home, working through lunch. And guys, the compensation was dismal. Oklahoma teachers are the lowest paid in the nation. And I never saw, you can see the pay scale, I never saw that it was going to go up much. My husband's a firefighter working a second job. It took 3 jobs to pay our bills. And guys, there were some months that it didn't even pay all our bills. Okay? When I started seeing that I'm making the same amount of income sharing Plexus and helping people feel better that I was teaching, I decided to work it like a business. Really start sharing the business opportunity with people, helping friends that I know reach their goals and dreams for their family. My boys were older by then, but man, if I would have had Plexus when my boys were little or even before kids, guys, my story would be so different. But Plexus wasn't there back when my kids were little. So I have a passion for helping my friends who have little ones or don't have kids yet make a different life for themselves, have options, be able to be that stay-at-home mom if they want, be able to save from the get-go, even before they got married, have a nest egg, being able to save up for that first house and not struggle. Guys, we didn't have 2 pennies to rub together to save for college. We didn't have an emergency fund, nothing before Plexus. And now I do, and I help others do the same. And in 2.5 years of me sharing and helping people reach their goals, I promoted to Emerald. Emerald Ambassador, you probably don't know what that is. It tripled my full-time teaching salary. It gave me a Lexus to drive. Before I hit Emerald, I was driving a Buick with no working air conditioning, guys. It was going to be $2,000 to fix it. That was not in our budget. Thankfully, I have the best husband in the world who drove that unair-conditioned Buick in the summer heat in Oklahoma so I could drive his truck with air conditioning. Okay? That's where we were. So if you're thinking, I don't think I can afford this, guys, I say I couldn't afford not to. Okay, I couldn't afford not to take care of myself, to get myself healthier so I could be a better mom, a better wife, a future of health versus a future of feeling like crud and starting to have chronic illnesses. I had a lot of life left, and I didn't want to live it feeling like I was. I didn't want to live it always wondering, can we retire one day? Can we afford to send our kids to college? What happens if something major happens? We don't have an emergency fund. Those things weighed heavy on my husband and I. And God gave me Plexus. And I'm not just saying that. I really, truly feel like he gave it to me because I fought him for a year being skeptical to try the products to help me feel better. But he kept putting people in front of me. He kept working on me. He kept probably letting me feel worse and worse and worse over the course of a year so that I got to a place where I was ready to try it. And I cannot thank him enough because it literally has changed my life. What I've discovered is that network marketing is a real thing. If you're with the right company, with the right products, and the right compensation plan. And I'm telling you what, Plexus hits it out of the park with all three. We have leaders who have the highest integrity that I am so proud to be a part of. Guys, we have products that are changing lives for the masses. There is not one person who cannot benefit from some of our products. Young, old, women, men, healthy, not healthy. Exercise, people who don't exercise. Children, we have products for everybody. And our compensation plan is something I can't even believe they offer us. Fair from the get-go. You can make income from the get-go. My first month, I made enough to pay for my products. The second month, I made enough to make a car payment. The third month, I could almost pay my mortgage. By the fourth month, I could pay my mortgage. Okay? It depends on what your goals are and what time you're willing to commit to it. But I'm telling you, you can do that in the nooks and crannies of your day. The reason I'm hopping on right now is because I have some time right now because I'm home, but I'm getting ready to go run some errands. Tonight, we have our Canada launch. Oh my gosh, guys, we're moving into Canada. And I'm going to be on the live for that. And I've got teams in Canada, guys. So my evening is going to be they're supporting this and being excited and being a part of this. So you really can work this in the nooks and crannies of your day. And if this preschool teacher who was overweight, exhausted, and feeling like crud, scraping by, can change the course of her family's future, you can. And you've taken the first step right now by trying the products for a week. So I urge you, give this 60 to 90 days and see if it doesn't change your life or get you on the course to change your life like it has for me and hundreds of thousands of others. I'm not an isolated case. The people that brought you to this, your friend that brought you to this is not an isolated case. It is happening for the masses who give these products time to work, who set goals, who work with their upline to hit a certain level. Some people on our team simply want to get their products paid for. Very easy to do. Some people on this team want to make a car payment or just cover groceries. They do it every month. It's possible. Some people want financial freedom to set them up for an amazing retirement. It's happening. So, congratulations on doing this for 7 days with us. And I urge you, get with that person who brought you to this and say, okay, I'm ready to give it 2 to 3 months. I'm ready to see a significant difference in my health. And you might also be open to earning some income. The choice is yours, but just know that you can have the gift of health and the gift of financial freedom with Plexus. So you guys take care, have an awesome day, and I can't wait to meet you when you decide to join our team and become a part of this very special group of people who love and support each other and encourage each other no matter what your goals are. You guys have an amazing day. And thank you again, Kelly, for doing this. This has been a fantastic week, and I've loved being a part of it. You guys take care. We'll talk to you soon.